And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We have a great show for you today. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Takes by Fans and be a part of the conversation. And come watch live daily at twitch.tv/Takes by Fans, noon Eastern daily. We are live here. Alrighty, well, we had a Game 7 in the NBA yesterday, and we had Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and neither of those games disappointed. Woo! That Heat-Celtics series, that's going to be a true dogfight to the very end. Just great teams, great players going at it all game long. It had to even go into overtime. It was just so much to watch. It was truly fascinating to watch these two teams go at it. This is the series that we kind of deserve in the Eastern Conference Finals after some, Heat blowing out the Pacers and, upsetting the Bucks. That was fun to watch, but it was over in 4-1. Not really even competitive the entire series. Celtics Raptors was kind of competitive. It went 7, but it didn't feel like it went 7. It felt like the Celtics kind of won it early. But this one, I can feel it. This one is going to definitely go 6 or 7 and just go close down to the wire every single game. That's what we got in Game 1. And I think that's going to be the story throughout that series. Tyler Hero being good, Jimmy Butler being clutch, Jason Tatum just doing what Jason Tatum does and get you 30 points and 11 rebounds and, good contributions. Everybody from the Celtics starting line, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart had an incredible first quarter, kind of fell off a little bit towards the end of the game. Daniel Tice played excellent defensively, so I do have to apologize to him. I'm not a big Daniel Tice fan, but he played some great defense. And then we got a Game 7 Nuggets Clippers. Nuggets were down 3-1, but they've been in that situation before, and the Clippers have been blowing leads, and it all culminated to a Game 7. And if you could have guessed what happened in that series based on what happened in the 6 other games, you would be like, well, the Clippers would go up probably around halftime, have a big lead, fall apart in the third quarter, and fourth quarter is not competitive, and the Nuggets win. That is exactly what happened. So Clippers just being Clippers in the series. We saw big 16-point leads in games 5 and 6 blown by the Clippers for the Nuggets to steal those games, and then they did the exact same thing in game number 7. So we'll get into all that. Today's Wednesday, so we are going to do a little bit in-depth film watching on some of the more interesting storylines from Week 1 in the NFL. We're going to be looking at Baker Mayfield, drive on him, seeing how he's actually playing. Yes, they only put up 6 points. Yes, we can call him trash, but let's see that the drive in its entirety when they did score the touchdown. Just see how that offense is looking. We're looking at the Bears and Lions. We're going to see Mitch Trubisky's kind of great third quarter drive. We'll watch that. Colts Jags. I do want to look a little bit at Phillip Rivers. I'm off of him because of the interceptions. He's going to keep it up. He's not going to tone those interceptions down at all. He is Jameis Winston, and we are going to have to accept that fact. So I do want to watch some of those interceptions he threw. Packers, Vikings. Let's just watch a random Aaron Rodgers drive and appreciate the greatness, right? Dolphins, Patriots. I do want to get into the Patriots' offense a little bit. It's a new-look offense. They run a lot of read options and a lot of it, misdirection with Cam. So we'll get into all that. But first, the 49ers getting better and getting worse at the same time. We saw them lose to the Arizona Cardinals this weekend. And now Richard Sherman, possibly their best defensive player, him or Nick Bosa, you choose, going on IR with a leg injury. So he is going to be out for at least 3 weeks. Not great, especially when you're coming off a loss in week 1. But their loss really was that they had no receivers. Their running back was their leading receiver, and their tight end was their second leading receiver. So they have no true deep threat wide receiver, but that was fixed yesterday as well. They signed Mohamed Sanu, and this is a great pickup. Great tall wide receiver that can go and get the deep ball. Great 50-50 ball. Great hands, surefire wide receiver. Couldn't make it work with the Patriots, but they were cleaning house anyway, kind of, on their offensive side. And so 49ers get a huge upgrade at receiver, going to help Jimmy G out a little bit, going to help Raheem Mostert, their starting running back, out a little bit so he doesn't have to run the ball and catch the ball. So this is a great signing. I expect him to be playing this week coming up. They need a help at wide receiver, and they get a good addition here in Mohamed Sanu. So yes, this is bad, Richard Sherman being out, but they still have a decent, manageable defense. Really just have to get that offensive going. They only put up 20 points. Not great. It's average. I think, the National League average for points a game is about 20. So adding him is definitely going to upgrade their offense a little bit, and Jimmy G needs that. Alrighty, that's all the breaking news we really need to talk about. 49ers getting a little better, but maybe taking a little step back with Richard Sherman being out. So let's get into the NBA. Jeez. We'll start with the highlights. Here we go. Heat Celtics, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And, we had the Heat in 6 going into the series. We had Heat plus 1.5 in our moneymaker yesterday, which actually hit. And, so here we go. Celtics got out to a big lead in the first quarter, but we kind of expect that. Heat are no strangers to being down in series and games, or in games, not in series, but multiple games that they were down against those Bucks early, and they were able to weather the storm. They're not, power out of the gate. They're all 48 minutes good to go consistently. And that's what we saw. We saw Marcus Smart. He got out hot in the first quarter. That wasn't shown in the highlights, but once again, Marcus Smart opening up the scoring for the Celtics with multiple threes. He had about 3 threes in the first quarter, and he had 6 overall. So big out the gate. Trailed off a little bit as the game progressed, but still great player nonetheless. Here they go. Steal. Heat up 1. Marcus Smart. Drives, finishes, well done. Now, Boston back up 5. Jason Tatum. Bingo, bango. That man's always clutch. He had 30 in the game. Very well done by him. Now the Heat starting to come back a little bit. Bam Adebayo. This is not going to be the only time you see him. Look at that dunk, but he's going to have a huge clutch play a little bit later in overtime. And now this is where it starts to swing. Celtics up 5 with a minute left. Tyler Hero. His name's Hero for a reason, y'all. Look at this big time 3. Cuts the lead down to 2. Ensuing possession. Ball finds its way out to Jimmy Butler. Not known for hitting threes, but known for hitting absolute big shots. Huge 3 there by Jimmy Buckets to give the Heat a 1-point lead now. All right, now this is where it gets a little questionable. Derrick Jones Jr. gets called for the foul here, so the Celtics will shoot a 1-shot free throw technical. I don't like the foul. Derrick Jones Jr. comes in for only 5 minutes and almost blows the game for the Heat. So Jason Tatum goes to the line, ties the game at 106, and now this is where a questionable call comes in. Drive the ball. They had 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Jason Tatum plays ISO. I get that's what happens when you have the last shot. You kind of ISO ball and shoot the 3. But the way that some fouls have been being called here late in the fourth quarter in games, we've seen it throughout the playoffs here in the bubble, that these refs are kind of calling questionable calls that are kind of determining who gets the last shot, and you can win off of free throws. We saw it with the Heat in I forgot what game it was against the Bucks, but they were able to win the game because they got fouled on the last shot. Jimmy Butler goes to the line, hits a free throw, wins the game. So I would have liked to see Jason Tatum, drive the ball a little bit. Don't need the 3-pointer. See if the refs bail you out with a bad call. He didn't, and it hurt him. So here we go into overtime. Celtics score, take a 2-point lead, but it's Jay Crowder, baby. You cannot leave this man open. Everybody can hit from 3 on this Heat team. He hits a big 3 there. They go up 1, but it's Kemba Walker with the step back. This man knows big-time shots. Come on. Y'all remember him in UConn days when he was in college? Oh, boy. That March Madness run by him was kind of special. So here he is. Goes up 1. With that mid-range, but it's Jimmy Butler. I don't like the foul call here. I respect the hell out of this shot. Absorbs the contact, goes up big. Don't really like the foul call. I get it. Jason Tatum did, kind of bend his arms a little bit, not going straight up. I get that's why they called the foul, but I don't like the foul called in this situation with only, 6 seconds left. But I definitely respect Jimmy Butler, able just to get it to drop on its own. Well done, Jimmy Butler. That huge clutch three in with a minute left in regulation, and now this one to go up one. Wow, Jimmy Butler, he is the clutchest player in the bubble so far this year. Absolutely magnificent. So now Heat up to Jason Tatum, gets denied by Bam Adebayo. I told y'all we would have seen Bam Adebayo a little bit later, and look at that absolutely clean block. Oh my God. Woo, what a game, what a finish. Jason Tatum tries to lay it in, and Bam Adebayo says, no. Get that shit out of here. We're winning the game. So he blocks it. Now, with the good of Bam Adebayo comes the bad. He goes to the line because they foul him right after he gets the rebound. He only makes one free throw. So now a 3-point game, 2.5 seconds left. Celtics still have a chance to win the game. And what do? We see this time and time again. You have 2.5 seconds. You don't need a full court pass. Look at this. Marcus Smart, full court pass to Jason Tatum. He has to fall down to Corrales. He still gets the shot off, so that's good, but still not a good shot. You're on the ground, and the next second you have like a second to get up and shoot the ball. So I don't like the full court pass. Yes, 2.5 seconds is not a lot of time, but let's look at this inbound play for just a second. All right. Here we go. I mean, you got to try to do it at half court. I get that it's guarded, but the full court, you're not going to get a quality shot off. Try to have somebody come through the backcourt, catch it right around here. 1-2 dribbles, gets you just about crossed the half court line. So you inbound it right here, dribble, shoot it from right here. I mean, you can make that. I think this is a better shot plan than catching it right here, falling to the ground, and having to just try and heave it up at the last second. We see, the Celtics do that. We saw that they did the exact same thing, and they had 5 seconds left. So I don't like their inbounds on last second shots. We see it time and time again by the Celtics. Doesn't work out this time, but well done by the Heat to take it 117-114. And just in case you didn't think that was a clean block, we've got the photo evidence here. Look at this, man. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my God, absolute clean. I cannot say that's more clutch. Jeez. Look at that. Look at it. Bam Adebayo. What a play. Oh my goodness. We'll zoom in even further. Look at that. Look at that. Honestly, this should be everybody's background on their phone, on their computers, because this is absolute madness. Absolute. Alrighty, let's get into the box score now. Jimmy Butler, absolutely clutch when he needs to. Puts up 20 solid points. Definitely respect it. Shot 50%. Look at this, 67% from three. Very well done. Not the highest percentage three-point shooter, but when he hits them, they are always clutch. So well done to Jimmy Butler. Jay Crowder, 22 points, 5 of 9 from three. Absolutely magnificent by him. Clutch three as well in overtime. Bam Adebayo, 18 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, got to the line 11 times, 2 blocks, 1 to seal the game. Absolutely magnificent. Duncan Robinson, not a great game, but hey, you got everybody else getting it done. Goran Dragic drops 29 big ones with 7 rebounds. And look at Tyler Hero off the bench playing 40 big minutes, 12 points, 2 of 5 from 3, one of those 3 being that big time 3 with a minute left in the fourth quarter to cut the lead down to 2. Huge there. 11 rebounds and 9 assists, this close to a triple-double, plus 5 when he was on the floor, so also decent defense as well. All right, let's go to the Celtics now. Jaylen Brown, not the best game. We kind of are accustomed to seeing him score 20-plus points, so 17 a little light on his end, but Jason Tatum picks up the slack a little bit. 30 points and 14 rebounds. Jeez, Jason Tatum in this close of winning or tying the game up in overtime with the layup just doesn't go. Daniel Tice, 4 points, but I have to give credit to this man's defense. Look at this man, plus 12. When your team loses, they lost by 3, and you're a plus 12 in 35 minutes, that means your defense was getting it done. So I respect Daniel Tice's defense down low. I didn't think he would be this good against this Miami team, but he is, and I have to kind of give respect to him. So well done on the defensive end. Marcus Smart, 26 points, 6 of 13 threes. A lot of these misses coming after the first quarter. Had a very, very good first quarter. We know that from Marcus Smart. He's ready to jump out of the gate. We've seen him score 3 straight threes to open the first quarter in multiple games. So just continuing what he's doing here, or what he's been doing here in game 1 against Miami. Very well done. Kemba Walker, respectable 19 points, 6 assists. We can get behind that. Not great from 3, but a good clutch shot in overtime to take the lead by 1. Brad Wanamaker off the bench, well done, contributing 11 points. We can definitely respect that. But once again, Enes Kanter not playing. I would like to see him in the game. I know we all love Grant Williams, and he's so great. Or Robert Williams, he's so great. We get it. But 2 points, 4 rebounds. I want to see Enes Kanter get in. Boston. All right. So going deeper into the series, game 2, 3, 4, this is not a great sign for Boston because everything kind of went their way. They got out to a great lead in the first quarter. People were hitting. I mean, look at this: 17 by Brown, 30 by Tatum, 26 by Smart, 19 by Kemba Walker. 1 through 5 kind of getting it done here for Boston, and they still lose in overtime. Not great. We know the Heat, they can get down early. It doesn't faze them. They know that they have to go and play 4 quarters regardless if they're up or down. We saw them down in the Bucks series in some of those games, and they still come out and win. They won that series 4-1. So being down does not faze the Heat. And the Celtics, let's look at the scoring by quarters here. Heat lost the first quarter 26-18, but then they come back with a great second quarter, scoring 37. Once again, a little light in the third quarter, but they get it together in the fourth quarter, so you cannot count this Heat team out. And we see just kind of constant scoring throughout the throughout the 4 quarters by the Celtics. So everything was kind of going right for them, and they still lose. So that's not a great sign by the Celtics. We've seen Kemba Walker take off some games in their series against the Raptors. That 4-point performance when everybody played 51 minutes, that wasn't great. So not looking too promising for the Celtics. They're just cool, calm, collected throughout the entire game. They know shit's going to go down at some point. No reason to panic. Tyler Hero is going to go get his. Jimmy Butler's still going to be clutch. So this Celtics team, man, it's going to be tough. It's really going to be tough for both of them, but I still like the Heat progressing through the series. This game is kind of how I hoped it would have went, because I am kind of rooting for the Heat through the series. I do want to see the Heat get to the finals over the Celtics, and I really do like the Celtics, but the Heat have won me over here in this playoff run. So I'd be a little concerned if I was the Celtics going forward. Great game all around by everybody playing. You get 11 from Brad Wanamaker. That's very, very good. So just a little concerning. Everything going right for the Celtics, and they still lose. Heat looking just great. Just how many threes? They hit 16 threes opposed to Boston's 15, so it was close there. But I expect the Heat just to be a little bit more consistent in the series, and I think we like them going forward. So Heat, well done. 117-114 win in overtime to take game 1. Alrighty, but we have to talk about the game 7. Woo, Clippers. Boy, oh boy, what do we go from here, huh? Let's just let the highlights play. Kawhi hoping to advance to the first conference finals in Clippers history. Trying to win a 3rd championship on a 3rd different team. But Jokic and Murray, the pick and roll is as deadly as anybody else can run it. Kawhi Leonard, big 3 here. Once again, Clippers get out to a big lead. They're up 7 now in the second. Montrezl Harrell makes that lead 11. 10-point lead now. Kawhi Leonard drives to the bucket and finishes 12-point lead. When have we seen big leads evaporate? Well, we're not used to them evaporating this quickly. So we're going to get Jamal Murray. Just goes absolutely clutch here in the last 3 minutes. Big mid-range shot there. Here he goes, driving to the bucket. Pull up, cash out. Still in the second quarter, cutting this lead down to 2. Down to 2 with 12 seconds left. So we're used to Clippers going into like halftime with a 16-point lead. They led it by, about 12 in the second quarter, but then Jamal Murray shows up. He hasn't had, his big 40-point, 50-point game on 67% shooting yet this series. Is it coming in Game 7? It did come in Game 7. 40 points for him on 57% shooting. Absolutely magnificent. We see Jeremy Grant there. Well done. Goes up. Now the Clippers officially have the lead, and another 3 to tack it on. So this is where the game is over. The game is over at this point. Late third quarter. Denver Nuggets have a big 6-point lead, and they're not looking to give it up anytime soon. Paul Millsap, a big cash-out 3 to go up 9. Still big lead here for the Nuggets. Can't get the steal. Jamal Murray says, hey, I got the ball. I can shoot. I can hit threes. Why not? Absolute big-time shot. Looking at the camera like, this was your favorite to win the chip? All right, hey, that's fine because we bringing them down. Jokic there. I mean, look how simple this is, y'all. Look how simple this is. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit more. A little bit more. Here we go. The mean mug by Jamal Murray. I absolutely love it. Here it is. Just nobody's even around. The help defense is not here. The defender is doubling Jamal Murray way too long. Just dumps it off, and then he's just going to nice little flick of the wrist. I mean, wide open. Jokic, absolutely magnificent in the series. In the playoffs overall, Jamal Murray says, hey, why don't I just end the game right now? They go up 18. Look at that shot by Jamal Murray, man. This is what he can do. I know I call him inconsistent, but when he's consistent, it's wild to watch. This man is absolutely balling, putting the team on his and Jokic's back. Absolutely magnificent. Game is over by the third quarter. By the end of the third quarter, the game was over. Nuggets win another Game 7, being down 3-1. Take the lead, win the series, 104-89, and now they have to face the Lakers, and that's going to be truly interesting. Lakers, they weren't affected by losing Game 1 against the Trailblazers, and we do have to give a little bit of credit to that Trailblazers team. They had a lot of momentum coming into that series. They win Game 1. Damian Lillard was having a great seeding games. Carmelo Anthony was being clutch. Nurkic was actually doing very good down low. So yes, the Lakers won that series in 5, but we do have to give a little bit of credit to that Portland Blazers team. That team was good, but the Lakers, they have LeBron and Anthony Davis, like the two best players on the planet. So the skill gap between those two teams is really, really big, but that Portland team was still good. That Rockets team was still pretty good. I mean, you got James Harden, who's absolutely money scoring the ball. Didn't have a great series, but that team overall is still good. Just the Lakers were better figuring out how to stop them. They figured out how to stop both of those teams. So, yes, the Nuggets are good, and we can kind of root for them a little bit against the Lakers. But, the Lakers are not the Clippers. They do not blow 3-1 leads. They do not blow 16-point leads. The Lakers, they close out in Game 5, when they're up 3-1 after losing the first game and then winning 3 straight. They win these series. The Clippers give up the series. So, this Lakers team is not going to be like the Clippers team. This Lakers team, I think, will handle the Nuggets very, very well. They'll probably lose Game 1, which is no big deal because they figure out how to play. We joke about that Lakers organization playing 3D chess. Just coming out and not even showing them what they got. The entire Game 1 is just, hey, just LeBron, Anthony Davis, just go out and play. If we win, we win. If we lose, that's fine because they won't have any tape on what we're actually doing, and we'll actually see how they're actually playing, on the court and in the film room, and be able to counteract it. So we'll see if they continue that strategy in the Western Conference Finals. But let's get into the box score here for Denver. We'll start here. Jokic, 16 points. Well, you might think that's a little light. We're used to him putting up 25 plus a night, but look at this, 22 rebounds. 22 rebounds himself with 13 assists. Look at this triple-double stat line, y'all. 16 points, 22 rebounds, 13 assists. Jokic just gets it done in every facet of the game. And he scored no three-pointers. If you told me before this game started that the Denver Nuggets, Jokic would score zero three-pointers in Game 7, I'd be like, oh, the Clippers won that all day. But Jamal Murray showed up and showed up big. 40 points on 57% shooting, 6 of 13 from 3, picking up the slack from Jokic's 0 of 4 from 3. So Jamal Murray, absolute clutch performance here, getting it done. Gary Harris and Jeremy Grant, I mean, great contributions here, getting into double digits. That's what we need from you. We know Jokic and Murray are going to get theirs, and now we just need Gary Harris and Jeremiah Grant and Paul Millsap to have solid contributions, and they did. So well done. Michael Porter Jr., not the best game, but still 7 rebounds. We know he's going to go grab those boards when he's out there. Only played 14 minutes as well. Didn't play a lot of minutes. We're used to him 22 plus minutes, but here only 14 minutes, 2 points. Not great all around, but they didn't need it because Jamal Murray came out big. Very well done by him. And then we look at the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, 14 points. Womp, womp. Paul George, 10 points. Womp, womp. Not great, especially in Game 7 when you need both of your A1 players to go each and score 30. They did half of that and less. Not great. Montrezl Harrell finally shows us a 20-point game that, won him 6th man of the year. I think he's averaging 18 off the bench. Has gotten nowhere near that in this series. He had 15, I think, twice in like 6 and 9 and 10 and 11. So finally we get a big points contribution from him. But unfortunately for him, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard did not get the memo of scoring points in Game 7 when you're up 3-1 and making yourself look like clowns out there, blowing leads. Not great. Patrick Beverley, 11 points. He had some pretty good defense. I mean, when your team loses by, 15? When your team loses by 15 and you're still a +4 on the floor, that's great defense. So we can't look at Patrick Beverley for losing. We can't look at Montrezl Harrell. The 3 players we have to look at, the 2 main players we have to look at are Kawhi and Paul George. They both needed to go and score 30 apiece. That's no questions. No questions. No, but what about this? No. This is Game 7. You are the 2 superstars on this team. Go and score 30 points. I don't care who you're going up against. I don't care who's on your team. You take control of this game and go and score 30. And what did y'all do? Y'all put up 24 combined on 27% shooting and 25% shooting. Y'all took the shots. 16 shots for Paul George, 22 for Kawhi Leonard, and y'all still lose. Y'all lose. These are losing numbers against any team, anytime. So just all around poor performances by the starters. You got Montrezl Harrell to come out a little bit scoring wise. Once again, no good on the rebounds. We know they don't rebound very well. I mean, 37 total rebounds total for the Clippers, and we have 22 single-handedly for Jokic. They had 53 rebounds in total, 22 coming from Jokic. Absolutely incredible. We give a ton of credit to this Nuggets team for once again coming down 3-1 in the series. You never see that happen, ever. We saw LeBron go down 3-1 in the finals and win in 7. So the King can do it. The Nuggets team can do it twice. Nuggets-Lakers is going to be a little interesting. Anthony Davis is going to have his hands full guarding Jokic, but out of all the bigs in the league, Anthony Davis is the best equipped to handle Jokic. Anthony Davis can guard down low, and he can guard on the perimeter. Anthony Davis is big, he's strong, and he's athletic and nimble. He's got quick feet, so that's going to be the matchup really to watch. Jokic on Anthony Davis. We know Jamal Murray isn't the most consistent. We know he'll go and put up a 40-point performance probably once, maybe twice against the Lakers, but it's really the consistency of Jokic that Anthony Davis is going to have to lock down, and I think he will in the Western Conference Finals. So early predictions of this Nuggets-Lakers conference final series, I think it goes probably 5. I think Nuggets win game 1. The Lakers, they like to use game 1 to kind of, figure everything out, seeing what they're actually doing on the floor, and then backing it up with film study, and then moving the pieces around, moving the strategy around to see what is actually going to stop this Nuggets team. But I don't think Jokic is going to give the Lakers too much trouble because you do have Anthony Davis down low. And if that's not working out, LeBron will go and guard him. So overall, I like the Lakers to win the series in 5, I think. 5, maybe 6, maybe 6, maybe 6. But, I mean, if the Lakers can stop just the fast-paced action of the Rockets, they'll be able to slow down Jokic and Jamal Murray. So, yes, this Nugget story was fascinating to watch and talk about. Against the Jazz that went 7 down 3-1. Now against the best team in the NBA, everybody's calling the Clippers down 3-1 again and win in 7. Alrighty, so let's update our cash and trash list real quickly. Jokic, obviously we can keep him on the list. Yes, he only scored 16 points, but he had a triple-double with 22 rebounds as well. So we don't get the 30-point performances of Jokic that we're kind of used to, but still a solid stat line all around. All right, Tyler Hero. Here he is off the bench. He played tons of minutes, 40 minutes, 12 big points. We saw the 3 when it actually counted, really started out that, when you're down 5 with a minute left, you need some threes. Tyler Hero got you off to the hot start of shooting 3. So we will definitely keep Tyler Hero on. All right, Michael Porter Jr. now. Not a great game overall by him. 7 rebounds, which we can definitely appreciate, but that was pretty much it in the game. Not a lot of minutes. Jamal Murray says, hang on, hey, I know you're talking shit, to the press saying, we need to move the ball around, but we're going to go back to just me doing me, and it worked. So Michael Porter Jr. unfortunately has to come off the cash list, but it was a good run. Good run, definitely. All right, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. They ended up losing. Not a great game overall by Jaylen Brown. Decent performance, 17 points on 43% shooting and 3 of 4 from 3. Very good. 5 rebounds, but just not the 20 points that we kind of needed him to have for the Celtics to win game 1. So we will take Jaylen Brown off the cash list. Jason Tatum now. Here we go. Yes, the Celtics lost, and I don't like keeping players on the cash list when they lose the game, but Jason Tatum, 30 points on 41% shooting, 14 rebounds, just getting it done in all facets of the game. I should penalize him a little bit. He had the game-winning shot attempt in regulation, 3-point attempt. I'm not a big fan of the attempt, and it didn't go. And he got blocked by Bam Adebayo to tie the game in overtime. So I should knock him from that, but I'm not, just because he had such a he had a really good game. I'm not going to lie. So I am going to keep him on the cash list. Well done, Jason Tatum. Your cash list streak continues, even though you lose. Jamal Murray. Oh my God. Do I even have to say it? They won game 7 against the Clippers, and he drops 40, and he shot 58%. So, and he went 6 of 13 from 3. Absolutely magnificent. We can definitely keep Jamal Murray on the cash list. Marcus Smart is the final name we have to reevaluate. Once again, his team loses. Not necessarily because of him. He got out to a very, very hot start. 26 points on 50% shooting. 6 of 13 from 3. Oh, man. I am going to have to take him off. Most of these points were in the first quarter, and then his 3-point shot attempts were a little ugly after that. So we will penalize him just a small amount for drifting off after the first quarter. But still a good game by Marcus Smart. We saw some clutch buckets late in the game too. So just basically his team lost is the real factor why he's getting taken off the cash list. We do have 2 additions though. We go to Miami, Boston first, and we got to give it up to Jimmy Butler. Did y'all forget the two clutch shots by Jimmy Butler? The first one is not in overtime. The first one is this one right here. Down 2 after Tyler Hero hit the 3. Jimmy Butler can't be outdone, so he hits the 3 to go up by 1. And then we have to do the overtime shot where he absorbed all this contact on this play right here. Look at the drive on Jason Tatum. Draws the foul and 1. Absolutely monstrous. Absolutely magnificent. Whew, absolutely magnificent. Love it. And he hit the free throw. Look at this. Look at that. He makes the shot, y'all. He makes that shot. So Jimmy Butler, will be added to the cash list for being so clutch. That's what you expect from Jimmy Butler. Just to be clutch, and he is always. Don't doubt that, man. Don't you ever doubt that, man. All right, our second edition, we have to give it up for the game-saving of ties block Adebayo. We broke it down in depth. We love this. Let's see it one more time in slow motion. All ball, all clean, seals the game. You're lucky your team won and you didn't make the free throw attempt. Or you split the free throws. You're lucky that you were still up 3 and that you didn't cost your team the game by missing that one free throw. So we will let that slide because of the fantastic block. So bam, Adebayo. Fantastic. If the name's wrong, I'll spell it right after the show. Get it all fixed up. But that is the cash list for today, but we do have to move to the trash side. All right, Patrick Beverley already on the trash list, so let's reevaluate his performance real quickly. 11 points, and I said it earlier when we were breaking down the game, just great defense. He was a +4 when they lost by 15, and you're a +4. That's truly, truly very good. So we will take him off the trash list because of that, and he scored 11. So overall, a good game by Patrick Beverley. It just Kawhi Leonard and Paul George didn't show up. That's it. That's what the game came down to. A Game 7 where your best stars don't come out. That's very frustrating. I can definitely say that. But we do have to add somebody to this trash list, and who do we do? I mean, yeah, we can do Kawhi Leonard, and yeah, we can do Paul George, but they were still up 3-1 in the series, so we are going to have to give the trash list nod to Doc Rivers. I mean, this is really all comes down to coaching. When you're up 3-1 in a 7-game series, it's all coaching from that point. Getting your players in the mindset to close out a series, that's 100% coaching in the practice. Still preaching urgency. The series is not over. This is 3-1. You have to win 4 games. We have not won 4 games yet. So let's still be in the right mindset that this series is, 0-0, or we're down 1-2, or we're down 3-0. We have to go and win a game. Doc Rivers never had this team in that mindset overall. They were up 16 multiple times in the series, and they lose. That's coaching. That's coaching, especially when you're going into halftime. What are you telling the guys when you're up 16? Like, what, y'all just celebrating in the locker room? Like, come on, Doc Rivers. This is not your first offense of blowing 3-1 leads. You've done it 2 other times. Doc Rivers, I think it's time for you to leave the Clippers. You couldn't do anything with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. You couldn't even get to the Western Conference Finals because of that. You can't get to the Western Conference Finals with Kawhi Leonard, a 2-time NBA Finals champion, an NBA Finals champion 2 times, and Finals MVP 2 times, with 2 different organizations, with 2 different coaches that are better than you, Doc Rivers, and Paul George, who, he's not the most consistent in the playoffs, but he still does have good games, and he really all 7 games by Paul George were pretty much good, except, game number 7 when it counted. I'll give him, I understand, and I think he had like another game in the series that wasn't so hot, but overall, Paul George in the series didn't do bad overall. It's just Doc Rivers not getting the bench to buy into the system, not getting your starters to buy into the urgency. We have to put somebody on the trash list because of this Clippers meltdown, and I think Doc Rivers is probably the only one to blame. So Doc Rivers will go on the trash list. I'll put coaches on trash lists. Don't tempt me. I just did it. All right, no basketball on today, so we can't do a basketball moneymaker. There's no football on today, so we can't do a football moneymaker. So at the end of the show, we will do, I think either hockey or baseball is playing, and we'll choose like a game or 2 out of that. So we do have a moneymaker to look forward to today, so we can maybe give away a jersey. We do give away jerseys to all of our, to a Patreon subscriber whenever we hit our moneymaker. So go and support the show for $5 a month on our Patreon, patreon.com/takesbyfans. It'll be in the description of this video. It's on our Twitter. So come out and support. We do have one to give away because we did hit our moneymaker yesterday. Let's go into that before we talk about NFL and close out the show. Yesterday we had Two-team parlay going on. We had Heat plus 1.5. We like the Heat in the series. We are going to continue to like the Heat, and we had them plus 1.5. That hits. They went outright. And then we had the Nuggets. Hey, this is Game 7. We're going to take the points. We did that in Game 7 of that Jazz-Nuggets series. We took the Nuggets plus the points. They went outright. We take them here. They went outright. So we do have a jersey to give away at the end of our show to a lucky Patreon subscriber, so we will get into that too. Don't miss out on your next chance to win a jersey when we hit our moneymaker. We could hit it today. We're probably going to do a little lob softball moneymaker because there's no basketball or football on today. So stick around to the end of the show. We will get into that. Alrighty. Let's talk about, I'm not done talking about week 1 of the NFL just yet. Tomorrow we'll kind of shift gears on our Thursday shows. That's when we guess the lines for the week coming in, break down the games a little bit more in depth, the matchups for week number 2, and then we pick our moneymakers on Friday. So I like to guess the lines a little bit, see how far I'm off in my thinking compared to Vegas's thinking, and then go from there. So not ready to be finished talking about week 1 yet. Let's go into some deeper dives of game footage. I want to start with the Browns and Ravens game. Yes, it's a blowout. Yes, Baker Mayfield didn't look good. What do we got from Baker Mayfield? 21 of 39 for not even 200 yards and a touchdown and an interception. But I do want to see how he looked on the drive where they scored the touchdown, because that's where they're going to be kind of focusing all their attention going into week number 2. What did we do right? Can we kind of build off that? So let's look at this drive. We'll watch this entire drive. We'll go through it quickly. We can skip. We can go to any play we want. So here we go. 4:38 in the first quarter. Yes, 4:38 in the first quarter, Browns-Ravens. Let's watch this touchdown drive engineered by Baker Mayfield maybe. Let's see. Was it a lot of rushing? Was it a lot of passing? We can break it down. So let's get to this. We'll go through it quickly. Don't worry, y'all. We can skip by 10 seconds. We're not going to watch the in-between the plays. We'll get through it in and out quickly. Alrighty, here we go. First play of the series. A little fake play action pass. Baker Mayfield keeping his eyes downfield, rushing to the right, sets his feet. Good throw there. Is that Jarvis Landry? That's a good throw. Right on the run. Not bad. Escape the pocket. Very good overall. Picks up the first. So here we go. Let's go up to the next play here. Handoff. Good running. Gets 10. Decent blocks by Odell Beckham just to kind of get in the way. Good run. What was that, like 15, 20-yard run by Nick Chubb? Absolutely fantastic. Moving the ball. All right, this is a good drive so far. 2 plays, got him at the 30 now. Baker Mayfield from the shotgun. Little fake there, keeping his eyes downfield, rolling to the right. He likes to bail out right and finds his tight end, Austin Hooper. Very well done. Second down, 2nd and 5, 2nd and manageable. No big deal. What do we got here for third or second down? What do we got? What's the play? Handoff. Nick Chubb. Woo! Absorbs the hit and gets some. Absolutely. That's not even... Is that Nick Chubb? No. No, that's their second running back who went for, they split carries with their 2 running backs, and they both did very good. Let me get the name on the man real quick. Who do we got? Rushing. Kareem Hunt. There he is. Speedy back. Very, very good. From Kansas City. That's right. He got expelled from Kansas City for domestic violence. That's Kareem Hunt, right? So here we go. On the 2. Penalty. Not great. What do we got here? Timeout. All right. So 1st and goal now from the 2. Here we go. What do they count on? Probably a run. Right on the goal line. No big deal. And this is a key touchdown as well. I mean, they're down 10-0. This is a big, huge drive for Baker Mayfield to go and close the lead down to 3. They missed the extra point. It should have been down to 3. Run right up the middle. Is he able to get it? They give it to him. Pile off. He doesn't get it. So here we go. Next play. Baker Mayfield throws a touchdown here right at the 1. Nice little play action. Wide open. They all bite. Good little lob pass. Nothing to really brag about. But that drive was still pretty good for the Browns. That's definitely something you can work on. I mean, They got off this game to a very, very bad start. We see the interception by Baker Mayfield, the fumble. So not out to the greatest start, but they come back being down 10-0 on that good drive, good runs, good passes, able to move down the field very quickly. 6 plays, 3-minute drive. Not bad overall. So that's definitely something to watch for. This Cleveland Brown team does have some talent. Baker Mayfield shows some signs of promise. And maybe this game was kind of a little closer than we thought. After that, they really just couldn't get anything going. 13-play drive that results in a punt, unfortunately. Missed field goal, punt, 7-play, 5-yard drive, turnover on downs. But still some good glimpses there by Baker Mayfield. Let's not trash him too much. I know it's really easy. I know it's fun to do. 6 points is not going to get it done anytime. But that was still a promising drive there. Especially coming off an interception and a fumble. Not obviously buying into Baker Mayfield in this Browns team just yet, but silver lining of this game that they're not going to talk about, but still a decent drive there. Alrighty, next game I want to kind of get a little bit deeper into is Bears-Lions, and I want to watch this this third quarter touchdown drive by Mitch Trubisky. 11 plays, 59 yards. This kind of got the momentum swinging back in their corner. We see they're down 26-3 heading into this drive. They score the touchdown drive, and then they go and score 2 more touchdowns in the fourth quarter to win the game. So I do want to check this drive out, see what Mitch Trubisky's got. See how this drive played out that really kicked off all the confidence to really go and score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. So here we go. Third quarter at 3:12 is when the drive begins. So we'll go here really quickly. We'll get here. What was it? 3:12. Bingo, bango. Here we go. Starting the drive. Mitch Trubisky on his own 40. So great field position. Nice little swing out. Oh, God. That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. A bad just swing pass. Man, you can't even complete swing passes. Those need to be real on target to give the running back the momentum of going forward and catching it so he doesn't have to stop and stutter or reach for it like he did and not even grab it. So that's not good. Right off the rip, that's not a good drive starter. That's not a good first pass to really show everybody. All right, so here we go. Second down, hand it off. Once again, not good. Oh, boy. So 3rd and 10 with nothing promising going out. How does this drive turn around? This has got to be some good third down conversion here by Mitch Trubisky because so far it's not going well. It's not going well. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Who's going to pick up this first? Who's got it? Mitch Trubisky at this point is 9 of 22 for 110 yards. Not great. Not great at all. Here we go. Mitch Trubisky. Good. All right. Good throw. Confident throw to the receiver. Receiver is pretty open. Just good over the middle. Anthony Miller, very good. He was their leading receiver for this game, I think by like 1 yard. 76 yards for him and 75, I think, for Allen Robinson. So, all right, here we go. Slow motion throw. Keeps his eyes downfield. Cool, calm, collected. Kind of wide open to the receiver. Maybe a little high. Just a little, if we have to say something wrong with that play, a little high. But, hey, he was able to pick up the first down on a tough third down that really nothing was going for in the drive. All righty, there it is. Allen Robinson. Huge catch there. Not the prettiest pass. Tight pass, I'll give him that. And Allen Robinson was kind of, this is what Allen Robinson does. He'll go and get the ball. We know he will. All right, here we go. Breaks down, cuts back into the middle of the field. That ball, I mean, that's perfectly thrown for where he threw it. I don't think that's the best option to go to, kind of in triple coverage. But that was kind of a dime, and we have to give Mitch Trubisky, whether he meant to do it or not, some credit for that throw because that was a tight throw. That was really tight. Jeez. All right, once again, here we go. 1st and 10. Mitch Trubisky feeling confident now. Steps up in the pocket. Gets a couple of yards. That's good. All right, well done. Didn't panic. Picked up yards. Positive play. 2nd and 4. Driving the ball. Here we go. Let's get forward a little bit now. Let's get to the actual play here. All right, 2nd and 4. Nothing going on in the red zone today, we see. No touchdowns. Play action. Oh, he's got him up top here. Oof. All right. This is still a good throw, though. This is still a good throw. Only where your receiver could get it. Maybe just a little bit overthrown, but still in the vicinity of where you want to place the ball. He made the right read. I mean, that's where you want to go with the ball, that out route, that corner route into the end zone. We'll see it a little bit better here. Nice play action. Sells everybody. Everybody's coming back. Just a little bit overthrown, but great idea with the ball. Great idea. And exactly, giving your receiver the only chance to make the play. So there's no chance of it being picked. Just a little bit overthrown, but still a great idea. Not going to penalize him too much for that throw. Comes back on 3rd and 4. Not a good pass there. Not a good pass at all. Bad defense by tackling him. Not Tyreek Cohen there. By not tackling him. So Mitch Trubisky, we see him still struggling on these swing passes. In what easier pass is there than the swing pass? The quick catch, grab the snap, look out, pass it. You've got to put these on target so the momentum of the pass carries the receiver so he can go and pick up the first. Let's watch it again. Or no, hang on, we went back a little bit too much there. Here it is. The swing pass to Tyreek Cohen that doesn't go so well. Behind him, he makes an incredible catch. It's just not a good throw. Bad defense there by not tackling him behind the line of scrimmage. Able to make something out of nothing. Sets it up. Now we got 4th and 1, and Matt Nagy goes for it. Great call here. Great call. I love the what do you call that? I love the I don't even know what to call it. I love the guts. I love the aggressiveness. There it is, the aggressiveness. Alrighty, so here we go. 4th and 1. You don't trust Mitch Trubisky to throw the ball. You trust your speedy receiver to get to the corner and just enough to pick it up. Wow. Woo! You don't trust Mitch Trubisky. A nice pitch. I'll give him that. And just the speed to beat him to the corner. Okay, so once again, Matt Nagy does not trust Mitch Trubisky. Nice little fake to the fullback there. Pitch out. Well done. Keeps the drive alive. Gutsy 4th down call in the 4th quarter too. So here we go. Cap off the drive. What do we got, Mitch? Once again, little read option, speed option. Fakes the handoff. Pitch it up to the, I believe that's Anthony Miller again, up the middle. Or no, that's Allen Robinson. Well done. Alrighty, 2nd and goal from the 1. From the 2, Mitch Trubisky. Will they trust him down here? Probably not still. Oh, they do. Okay, that's very, very well defended. Nobody bought on it. And Mitch Trubisky just throws it right into the hands of the blitzing defensive player right there. That's just a good play by the defender. I'll give him that. Almost comes down with a pick. That would have not been good. Just not a great play all around. Nobody bid on it. Nothing was there. Mitch Trubisky tries to force it. Almost picked. Alrighty, 3rd and goal now from the 2. What do you got? You tried the trickery. You've tried everything. 3rd and goal from the 2. Mitch Trubisky drop back pass, 1-on-1. Well done. Find your tight end. Jimmy Graham, all reliable. That's what he's there for. That's what he's there for. Dump off safety blanket if you need, it's 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1. Nice little slip him out to the flats, dump it off to him. Or if it's 3rd and goal from the 2, get that nice beef down low that can box out. We've seen him do it in Seattle. Jimmy Graham, we've seen him do it in New Orleans. He's great still. So that's a great weapon for Mitch Trubisky. Decent drive overall, not as good as I wanted it to be or hoped it would be. Mitch Trubisky still not looking very accurate on the swing passes, so keep that in mind when we're watching the Bears. Yes, he was able to come back in the 4th quarter, but this drive that kind of started it did not look pretty at all. So Mitch Trubisky still not, we can't praise him just yet. The stats were good. The 4th quarter comeback was good, but watching it, not impressed. Alrighty, let's go to Colts-Jags. I want to look a little bit into Phillip Rivers. Let's watch. What do I got here? Colts. Let's watch this interception drive because that's what we're focusing on in this 2nd quarter, 14-27. That's what that's the big knock on Phillip Rivers. He's Jameis Winston. He throws a great yards, great touchdowns, good overall completion percentage, but he throws a lot of picks. We saw him throw 2 in this game, just careless picks. So let's go to this pick drive here. How bad did it look? Let's get all the context to it. Here we go. Phillip Rivers. He throws a pick on this drive. They're up 7-0 too. And Jacksonville goes and scores a touchdown off of this pick. Here we go. First down. I was big on the Colts, man. I'm so disappointed. I'm jumping ship. Great. He can make that pass. That's wide open. Great. Got it there. T.Y. Hilton. Oh, reliable. Y'all already know what it is. Second down. Once again, moving the ball. We know Phillip Rivers can move the ball. Nobody's doubting that. But you throw interceptions at the worst times to throw them. And then you have no real urgency to go and score a touchdown to make up for that. Nice little drop back. Ball's taking a little bit longer to get there. So the defender was able to close out and break up the pass. Alrighty, 2nd and 10 now. What do we got, Phillip? Drop back, clean pocket, dump off. That goes nowhere. And I get that they lost Marlon Mack and that they made Phillip Rivers throw it 40-plus times, but I don't care. This is a veteran quarterback. Him throwing it 40 times should not affect anything. We see Aaron Rodgers do that, and he puts up 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. We see Russell Wilson do that and put up 3 touchdowns and 300 yards. So the fact that we're giving Phillip Rivers a pass when he hasn't accomplished anything in the league, it's a little absurd, and I'm a little over that narrative. That's why we're jumping off of him. That's why we're highlighting this interception drive and not his touchdown drive. Although I do want to see the touchdown drive, though. So we will watch that, too. I do want to see Phillip Rivers. But here we go. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Slings it. Trash. Where was he going? That's double covered. That's tight double coverage. That receiver was locked up. Phillip Rivers. That's what I'm saying. The carelessness. He's Jameis Winston, y'all. Jameis Winston. I went back a lot here. I didn't mean to go that far back. Here it is. Let's watch it again. It's tight double coverage up here. I don't know what he saw. He had to get it to the first down. That's all he was thinking. But look at that. Man, he was bracketed on the double coverage. I hate there's no 5-second button. Let's slow it down here, actually. Drops back. I get that you have to get the first down. I get it. But throwing an interception is worse than an incompletion here. He just doesn't care when he's out here. He doesn't care. Look at this. Look at this ball. Do you think this is going to get caught? Do you think this is open? Oh, my God. In Phillip Rivers' arm, it's not as strong as it was. We saw it taking a lot there to get 10 yards down the field. He doesn't have the strength to put it on, the mustard to put onto the ball here to drive it. Underthrown as well. I mean, they're all up. I mean, this is just bad. This is why I can't buy Phillip Rivers anymore, y'all. I have my reasons. He's Jameis Winston. He's not going to improve this team at all, and it sucks because Phillip Rivers, he's a good name. He's a career, maybe Hall of Famer, but he's never done anything. He's never made a deep playoff run. He's never got to the Super Bowl, and this is why he's just careless with the ball, man. Just careless. I'm over it. That's the interception drive. And as we see the Jags go and answer with a touchdown off of it. Let's see this 11-yard drive by Phillip Rivers. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what a touchdown drive looks like. Is it all just running plays? Is it? All right, here we go. 10:42. Here we go. So here we go. Touchdown drive. Phillip Rivers under center. Let's get back to just running the ball. Doesn't go anywhere. 2nd and 13 now. You see how long that ball took to get there in a nice little simple just 5-yard comeback route? He doesn't have the zip on this ball. Look at this. He's waiting for it. Has to fall down to go and get it. It's not accurate. It's not fiery. 3rd and 7 now. Here we go. Stands tall in the pocket. That's a great throw. Jeez, that's a great anticipated throw. Saw the pressure coming. Know he had one-on-one. Throw up the lob. That's a good pass. I can definitely get behind that. That's good. Stands in the pocket. 3rd and 7. Very well done. That's a veteran. See, that's what's so frustrating by Phillip Rivers is he shows this. He shows that he can, be competent in those situations. He's a possible Hall of Famer quarterback. He knows how to play like it. That's a tough throw there. That's 1-on-1. I respect that he gave his receiver a chance to go make it. I'm not going to knock him on the throw. 2nd and 10 now. He's just so frustrating, and that's why we can't buy into it any longer. He shows glimpses of greatness, but then he just gets careless, and we just can't buy. I mean, that's why Jameis Winston is out of Tampa Bay. Should have caught that. That's not on him. That's on Marlon Mack, and he gets injured, and he's out for pretty much out for the season, I think. So that's going to definitely hurt them. They needed Marlon Mack. He's a great runner. So they definitely lose a big weapon. Now they have to rely on Phillip Rivers even more. And we saw how that happened, how that turned out with the Chargers last season. Good little out route there. Got it to him. Right on the money. Picks up the first. Well done. Quick run up the middle. Few yards. 2nd and 9 here. Phillip Rivers. Nice little setup screen. Nice little setup screen. Very well done. Very well done. Who is that? Taylor. Oof, what did he do for the game? Coming in for the injured Marlon Mack. Because he was looking good. That was a good speed. That was good strength. Miles Jack. Or hey, was that him? Miles Jack? No. Taylor. Taylor. Am I just not seeing him? Probably because I'm on the wrong squad. Here we go. What do we got? Jonathan Taylor. All right. 9 rushes for 22 yards. Not great, actually. Not great, but that was impressive. All right. So big little screen pass there to set him up 1st and goal. What do they got to finish off this drive? Run up the middle by Taylor. Can't do it. Can't punch it in. Now they have Jacoby Brissett. So, wow. Okay, I was about to say they didn't score when the Jacoby Brissett was on the field. They're not even Phillip Rivers, right? All right, so nothing's good there. They read that all the way. What do we got? 3rd and goal. Jacoby Brissett still out here? No, they got to bring up Phillip Rivers. All right. Phillip Rivers comes back in the game, playing mean now. Once again, just a setup screen. They go back to the screen. So this really isn't even Phillip Rivers getting the touchdown. This is the screen that showed it was good. They bring in Hines instead of Taylor. Set up the screen again. Nice little dump off. Hey, we're not buying into Phillip Rivers at all. I'm solidified on watching this now. We are officially 100% done off the Colts ship. We're jumping off, never looking back. We're not looking at this Colts team ever again. Phillip Rivers is dead to us. Alrighty, let's move on. Packers, Vikings, just real quick on this. I just want to choose one drive at random, one touchdown drive at random, and see what is going on with Aaron Rodgers. So because he put up 43 points, because he's put up 400 yards. So we'll do random drive here. 420, when was this? Third quarter? 420, third quarter. Let's see what we got here. Just want to keep tabs on Aaron Rodgers. That's it. 420, right? I believe that's when I said it. Let me make sure real quick. Don't want to get into a drive that's not a touchdown drive because I don't care. I want to see what Aaron Rodgers got. 420, yep. All right, here we go. Let's let it roll. I believe it was 8 plays. So let's see what we got here. 1st and 10, Aaron Rodgers, 22-10, trying to ice the game here in Minnesota nonetheless. I talk about that this Minnesota team, they lost a lot of key defensive players, and Aaron Rodgers exposed this team. Look at him drop back. Look at this arm. Oh, my God, and it's dropped. That's a perfect pass, y'all. Scantling, no, you got to catch that. Aaron Rodgers, he's still great. That arm is absolutely fantastic. I want to see how actually far this ball went. From the 40 to like the 20? What is that, 40 yards? No, maybe he launched this from the 30. He launched it from the 30 all the way to the 15, almost 10. What is that? That's like 50 yards. That's about 50, 55 yards. Damn, and that was pretty. Damn. Should have had that. Wow. Woo. Aaron Rodgers, that's a bad man, y'all. That's a bad man. Woo. Damn. So they hand it off now. All right. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Aaron Rodgers is going to do his thing, pick up this first. What do we got? Come on. I can't skip by 10 because it will skip the play. I need like plus 5 seconds. Here we go. Nice. Open receiver, picks up the first, keeps the drive moving. Wide open. Great play call. Aaron Rodgers surfing the field. Running down the play clock all the way down again. Just getting a field for it. Checks out of the pass. We saw him touch the helmet. That could have signified, hey, we're going to run this ball. Running the clock down. 2nd and 8 now. They call a timeout. All right. Let's skip. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Back at it. Aaron Rodgers. Where are we at? Midfield? 45. Here we go. Nice little jumbled receivers up top. Finds the open one. Well done. 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5. Ooh, gets him to jump. Did they throw the flag on it? Free play. Oh, look at him go. That's the brilliance of Aaron Rodgers, and Scantling makes up for it with a great catch there. Well done. This is beautifully thrown. Even with the offsides, the man still wants to complete this pass. He's not looking just to throw it up. He's like, hey, I'm going to put this pass right on the money. Here we go. We're gonna see the jump right up the middle. Well done, Aaron Rodgers. And just look at this throw. Oh my God, so accurate. Right over the defender. He saw that the receiver had a big step on the defender. Lays it over the defender, right on him. That's money, baby. That's money. Aaron Rodgers. Oof. All right, let's see him cap off this drive now. 1st and goal from the 2. Come on. Here we go. Come back. Hand it off. That's they gonna give it to him? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Roll out Aaron Rodgers. Well done. Devontae Adams. Nice little curl out. Bingo bango. Touchdown drive. Aaron Rodgers was looking magnificent. Oh my God. And that's why they're our number 5 team in our power rankings. We moved them up. They weren't even in the top 10 coming into this week. But what Aaron Rodgers really did this week is, woof. Let's remind y'all of the stats. We didn't forget about you, Aaron Rodgers. 32 of 44 for 364 yards and 4 touchdowns. Torched this Minnesota defense. And, we're loving what we're seeing from Aaron Rodgers. So that was fantastic. Alrighty. Dolphins, Patriots. I do want to talk about the Patriots just a little bit because this is a new kind of look offense for them. It's a lot of, read option, Cam Newton running the ball, a lot of different looks, or the same play that just a slight different take on it. So you would be like, oh, this is the look where they do the read option, but Cam keeps it, but then Cam can also hand it off. Cam can also pass it. So a lot of misdirection on the, this is a classic read option offense, if I would say so. Is it a little outdated? Maybe. That's my one concern about this Patriots and Cam Newton team is that, Cam Newton is obviously a dual threat, but he's a true dual threat. Like, his legs set up the pass, whereas Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, their legs are kind of an afterthought. They get it mostly done with their arm, but you also have to look at the legs because if nothing's open, they'll go and run. But with Cam Newton, you kind of need the legs to set up the pass to set up the legs. This new age dual threat running quarterback is pass 80% of the time, run 20, or really even pass 90, 85, have that 85-15 or 90-10 split. Cam Newton's a little more 60-40, 50-50, and we'll see it here. I mean, we see it in the stats, and we'll break it down in the film as well. 19 passes, 15 rushes for Cam, so pretty much 50-50. Alrighty, I got, what do I got here? This touchdown drive in the first quarter. Here we go. 4:23. Let's go to that and see what this New England offense is really all about here. It's no more Tom Brady getting it done. This is Cam Newton now. This is all right. Let's switch it up. Daniel, who's their offensive coordinator? Daniel something? I can't remember it. Their offensive coordinator, the Patriots offensive coordinator, doing a complete 180, figuring what works for Cam Newton, and it worked in this game. So here we go. Let's get to this 0-0 game. Cam Newton, nice little run, hands it off. All right. 2nd and 5 now. Josh McDaniels, that's right. Alrighty, once again, hands it off. Is that Rex Burkhead? Jeez. Just going at it. Now we got 3rd and 1 now. What do we got? Hands it off, but that was kind of a read option. Cam could have kept it if he wanted it. Picks up the first. Well done. A lot of run plays. A lot of that read option. Nice play action. Sets it up. All those short runs set up the pass over the middle. Ooh, a read option again. Makes the perfect read there. Gives it to Burkhead, who was able to go for about 14 yards. Let's look at this. Let's look how long Cam Newton holds this ball. Classic read option. Alrighty, another first down attempt. Nice little motion. Once again, a little misdirection. Handed off to Rex Burkhead, but you could have also played it by handing it off to the end around. So a lot of things you have to cover defensively on this New England team. And Josh McDaniels, fantastic offensive coordinator. And if you're giving them, a lot of trickery where everything looks the same, but there's 3 options on literally every single play. Cam could keep it. Cam could hand it off. Cam could, flick it to the end around. So you have to play everything. And Josh McDaniels, fantastic offensive mind. You're giving him kind of a cheat code with the read option offense. Once again, here it is. You get the end around. You got to worry about Cam. You got to worry about the handoff. You got to play so much. This is this New England offense now. We'll see if they kind of work out of it, kind of just building or working on Cam's strengths to get him acclimated to the offense. But I think this is the new look New England offense. A lot of misdirection, a lot of read option, 3 different things that you can do with the ball on every single play that look the same. And Cam Newton will make the right decision because he is an MVP quarterback. That's what he can do. Alrighty, let's get back to the plays here. Come on. Continuing the drive. 3rd and 5 now. All right, empty backfield. And Cam Newton, designed quarterback keeper. Spread everybody out. Unload that box. Go right up the middle. Designed quarterback run. You have to watch out. This is a true dual threat in Cam Newton. He loves to run it as much as he loves to throw it. Look at this is designed, y'all. That's no hesitation. That's not, oh, nobody's open, I'm going. That's designed. I'm taking it 5 yards. Look at the blocking up front. Truly fantastic. This New look Patriots offense is tough, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is really going to work against most teams. Some of these free safety positions, with the Jamal Adams, the Tyrann Mathieu, the Minka Fitzpatrick, where all they do is just roam all game. That could give this New England offense a little bit of trouble. But the standard traditional two back safeties, it's going to tear it up. Nice little pass out there, Julian Edelman. All reliable. 2nd and 4 now in the red zone. How will they cap off this touchdown drive? We know they get the touchdown, no surprise. Once again, the read option, Cam Newton making the right decision. They pick up the first, get inside the 5 with, I believe that's James White. So, once again, fantastic by Cam Newton. Great read. Look at how long he holds the ball for. Bang, 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 last second. And, somebody takes care of the quarterback, somebody takes care of the running back, but the speed of both these players, Cam Newton and James White, it doesn't matter. You freeze for a second, they're going to take it to the house. Alrighty, 1st and goal. 7 rushes, 3 passes. Send him out so Cam Newton's going the other way. If they're sending out everybody in the backfield, Cam Newton's going to keep it. We've seen it kind of multiple times on this drive, so watch out for that. If it's empty backfield, Cam Newton is going to run the ball, takes it in for the touchdown. This New England offense is the real deal. No Tom Brady, no problem. They get Cam Newton, new look offense, spreading things around. Alrighty, next game we kind of want to dive a little bit deeper into is Joe Burrow. Everybody's saying he looks good and all of this, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, let's see what the tape shows. Let's see if this is actually true. We're not going to worry about anything in the first 3 quarters. Close game going into the 4th quarter. I do want to look at these 2 drives, his last 2, the one where he throws the interception and the other drive after that where he really marched down the field. So let's watch these 2 drives real quick, end of the game, bringing everything together. Does Joe Burrow have the stamina to last all 4 quarters? And how well is that arm looking? Is he making good reads? Let's see how bad this interception is and all that. So here we go. We'll start here at the interception. 8:56 in the 4th quarter. We'll go to this game. Here we go. Let's look at Joe Burrow. I think I went too deep here. 8:40. Here we go. 8:56 maybe. Was I right about that? 8:56, right. Okay. Perfect. Here we go. This is the interception drive by Joe Burrow. Nothing wrong. Down 3. Would have liked to see him cash in here, but he makes up for it on his ensuing possession. But here we go. Escapes the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield, doesn't want to run, but picks up 5. All right, that's great. Kept your eyes downfield. Wants to look for the pass first, but hey, I can pick up yards with my legs. That's how they scored that 1 touchdown. He did rush for a touchdown in this game, so give him a little bit of credit. Still have to, as we see Kyler Murray doing big things with his legs there to go up. Nice job there. Alrighty, here we go. 2nd and 5 now. Joe Burrow is looking comfortable in the pocket. Escapes, looks downfield. I'm very impressed by that play. Hands it off. Boom, right up the middle. Picks up the first. Fantastic. Not letting not throwing Joe Burrow into the fire, passing it on every play. Nice little play action. Nice little handoff. Keeping the defense on their toes so Joe Burrow can, have an easier game. All right, after the first down pickup, 1st and 10. Joe Burrow under center. Fake the handoff. Sets his feet. Comfortable in the pocket. Escapes. All right. Would like to try and see what the, what happened, if there's any receivers open. That's why I'm kind of waiting for the all-22 film to come out. But once again, it's not available, so we can't talk about it. See where, the receivers were to, because this is the second time where we see him not throwing the ball. Why are you not throwing the ball? Do you not trust your arm, or is there legit nobody open? Unfortunately, we can't see that. We could have if the all-22 film is what they call it. All 22 is a zoomed out, so you see where every single player is on any given play. It's not on Game Pass yet. I'm waiting for it to come on. As soon as it's on, we'll break it down a little bit clearer. But Joe Burrow still kept his eyes downfield as he's running. Picks up a couple of yards, makes something out of nothing. I can respect it. But a little hesitant to throw the ball, and I want to know why. All right, he's only got 89 pass yards at this moment. Not great for this entire game. Coming alive here in the fourth quarter. Once again, he's not. Okay, this is starting to raise a little bit of red flags for me. He's feeling the pressure, and he's not trusting his arm to throw the ball. He's looking to run every time now. This isn't good. This isn't good. And now he's got like a fake like hitch. Oh, he loses the ball. Okay. I thought he like tried to fake a pitch or something, but he just loses the ball, takes a big hit, able to kind of hold on to it. That's a plus, but getting uncomfortable in the pocket now as this drive's going, not trusting his arm, and now he's going to be compelled to throw on 3rd and 4. Is this where the interception comes in? Because this could tell a lot. This could tell a lot if this is where the interception comes in. He's feeling pressure, doesn't feel comfortable in the pocket. Okay, we're seeing a lot here. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. This isn't good. This is a lot of red flags. Alrighty, 3rd and 4. We got to see your arm, Joe. We got to see it. Can't just, look to bail out, run every play. Nice. Great play call there to get the ball quickly out of his hands. Picks up the first. Well done. All right. Now I'm feeling a little bit more confidence for Joe Burrow here. 1st and 10. Next play. Set him up. Got the ball out of his hands. Feeling the rhythm. Over the middle. Once again, quick throw. Great play call. I think it's the new head coach that's calling plays. Very well done. Making Joe Burrow feel a little bit more comfortable here. Moving the ball. Quick throws over the middle. Wide open. Another 1st and 10 here. All right. Driving the ball at the 23-yard line. Pressure coming off the edge. Rolling right. Oh, the shovel pass gets picked. Damn. Can't make that throw. I know that's kind of what you wanted to set up. Oh, it was a setup screen. Tries to shovel, pass it off. Defender reads it all the way. You can't make that throw. Can't make that. If it's bottled up, you got to just throw it into the ground. Tries to force it in there. Nothing great. Nothing too awful either. I mean, you can correct that. Alrighty. So he comes back after throwing that interception, and now he has a chance to win the game here. Still 16-13. They're down 3. Last possession for them. Here we go. 3 minutes into it. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Here we go. A potential game-winning drive for the Panthers. Kicker just goes down there. Not great. Not what you want to see. Non-contact injury. Hopefully he is all right. All righty, Joe Burrow's got a long field to go to on his own 18. Designed run. All right. Tries to catch the defense off guard a little bit. Back them off a little bit. Good little drive starter. I can get behind that. All right. Nice little over-the-middle dump. Right on target. For the receiver, keeps the drive alive here. Going up tempo, I like it. Letting Joe Burrow manage this offense. Empty backfield. Quick little throw. Well done. Moving the ball. Tyler Boyd able to catch it. Second and 2. Oof, all right. Could have been tipped. A little low over the middle. But it got there. We have to give him credit. All right, 1st and 10 now. Keeping the drive going. What we got here? False start. Yep, little rock there. All right, 1st and 15 now. Got to overcome the penalty too. Hand it off, little draw. Nice, picks up the 5 that you lost and a little extra. Going up tempo again. Out of timeouts. Ooh, that's big. Out of timeouts. Let Joe Burrow just go and do it. You got to trust him. Nice pass there. Gets it to the corner. Catches it out of bounds. That's a good pass. Timeout. Ooh, they're looking at the play. Did he get both feet in bounds? That's the real question. What do they call it? Overturned. Unfortunate. So now 3rd and 8 now. That play does not count. That's an incompletion. So it's not a good pass anymore. Unfortunate. Alrighty, 3rd and 8. Joe Burrow, what do you got? Can you extend the drive? They're looking to bring pressure here. Everybody pressed up on the line. Joe Burrow, you got to see who's going to stay, who's going to bail out. Is that Bosa that got off the edge real early, right on the money? All right, able to just pick up the first. That's what you want. Once again, going up tempo. Finds the room to run, but decides to pass. Wow. Is this completion? Is this a completion? That's AJ Green, baby. Y'all forgot? Damn, they call that incomplete. Ooh, that's a tight throw. Damn. Just ran out of real estate. That's just beautifully thrown. Just obviously a little bit too much outside where the out of bounds is, but right over the linebacker and right before the safety. Beautiful touch on the throw. Just unfortunately a little bit out of bounds, but that's great. That's promising. That I like to see that throw. 2nd and 10, still driving. All right, Joe Burrow, drop back, pass. All right, finds it open a little bit. A little tight there. We saw number 26 coming in, kind of bailed out. I don't know if Joe Burrow really read that, but it got there anyway. So we can give it to him. Once again, got to go up tempo here. At the 24 now, Joe Burrow. Quick outs. 32 seconds now at the 20. Once again, just quick over the middle, go up, spike the ball. Not trusting Joe Burrow with the deep ball just quite yet. Methodical march down the field. We're in the red zone, 18 seconds left. We can throw it to the end zone if we need to. Once again, just a little dump off, let him work, gets out of bounds. Inside the 5 now. Jeez. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 3. Down 3. Wow. What do they call this? AJ Green. Corner end zone. That was looking good. They call pass interference on AJ Green. Because that's a 10-second runoff. That's game over. That's an extend. That's unfortunate. You hate to see it called. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. Inbounds. Oof. But they're going to get him with the offensive pass interference. No 10-second runoff. All right. So they bring in the field goal kicker. And he misses it. He misses it. Unfortunate. He missed it. I missed it. Oh, my God. 31-yard field goal, and you miss it. Unfortunate. Joe Burrow. I mean, all right, so what did we see of Joe Burrow there? Not great. It seemed like he was a little uncomfortable in the pocket. Wanted to run, didn't really want to trust his arm to make a throw. So that's a little concerning. A lot of dink and dunk on that drive. We saw some promises of a good deep ball, like medium ball accuracy. Unfortunately, none of them were completed. We saw the AJ Green. That was very well thrown. But once again, that was like a 3-yard pass. So the arm still yet to be seen. Got to see him. Not sold on him just yet. Not buying him, not selling him. Just decent all around, I guess. But a little bit of a red flag is that he didn't look too comfortable in the pocket. All right. Let's go to... I do want to see what Kyler Murray was looking like a little bit. So let's go to this drive. This touchdown drive to take the lead. They were down 20-17, so let's watch this drive. 9 plays, 75 yards. Fourth quarter attempt starts at 8-38. Let's go to this game, and then we'll do one more game after this, and then we will get out of here. What was I looking for right here? Fourth quarter, 8:38. And just see what Kyler Murray's all about. Fourth quarter. Got the first 3 quarters under you. Should be feeling good. Game-winning touchdown drive always helps. So let's see what we got here. Down 20-17, on their own 25. Kyler Murray is looking to go and score a touchdown to get out of Santa Clarita with a win. Santa Clara. Nah, oof. All right, little overthrown. Unfortunate. Second and 10 now. Looking comfortable in the pocket. I like it. Finds DeAndre Hopkins there for the first. Going up tempo. I like it. You've got the speed. Why not go up tempo and catch this 49ers defense flat-footed? Look, and then they go. Oh my God, is that Kenyon Drake? Yes, it is. That man is good. He's speedy. He's fast. He's going to complement Kyler Murray very well. This Cardinals team is going to be very good. Cliff Kingsbury, good offensive mind too. Second year in the league. All right, first and 10, Kyler Murray. Oh, look at him go. Don't think that was designed. I'm not sure if that was designed or not. Yeah, it looked like they were just trying to hit a quick little bubble screen for the receiver. Didn't like it. Runs it himself. Picks up a yard. Second and 9. Continuing the drive. Hand it off to Kenyon Drake. No, it's a fake. Kyler Murray, look at all the time to throw. Once again, he's not really trusting his arm. Maybe nothing's downfield. Picks up ton of yards. The first down and much more on the ground. All right. First and 10. Look at this, y'all. This is really something. Let's watch this play a little bit in slow motion now. You got triple receivers up top. You got the running back. They're going to fake the play action run, quickly flip his hips, flick it outside. Look at this. Look at the quick play action, and then to flip it right out real quick. It didn't pick up a lot of yards, but this is kind of the offense they're running. It can go really every single way. We're giving you all these looks, but we can hand it off. We can flip it out real quick, or Kyler Murray can keep it up. Kind of what the Patriots are doing, but I kind of like what I'm seeing from this a little bit more. Wow, that was impressive. It didn't go for a lot, but I do like it. I do like that. All right, second and 10. That didn't pick up any yards. Got to do it the old-fashioned way. Kyler Murray. Nice little dump over the middle. Keeping them on their toes, getting them pressed up a little bit so you can fire off the deep ball. Let's see if they ever fire it off. Third and 6 now, big first down, wide open. Is DeAndre Hopkins, and it's a foot race to the end zone. And they call it a touchdown. Let's see if it stands. The speediness of DeAndre Hopkins. I don't think he had a touchdown, so I think he was short. Or are they going to mark him down? Maybe just short. Maybe that was a touchdown. Looks a little short. A little short. What are they going to say? Overturned. All right. I didn't think DeAndre Hopkins had a touchdown. I know he had an absolutely monstrous game, 150 yards. Alrighty, so now down at the 1, how are they going to punch it in? Well, you got Kenyon Drake. You got speedy Kyler Murray. What are they going to do? Once again, the trips receiver. So once again, you have to play everything. They just hand it off this time. So that one play where they flick it out sets up this goal line stand. Cardinals able to score the touchdown. Well done. decent. I mean, this is a fast offense. They have speed everywhere. Perimeter, running back, quarterback. They've got the speed. They've got the sure hands. DeAndre Hopkins, reliable Larry Fitzgerald. So offense is looking pretty good. Well done to drive down the field and take the lead and hold on to it. All right, the last one I do want to go over is the Pittsburgh defense. This play, this drive right here, third quarter, the Giants went on a 19-play, 87-yard, 9-minute killer drive that ended in an interception on the goal line. You better believe it. So let's watch this. I want to go over this because I'm big on the Steelers. They're in my top 10 of power rankings. I think they're at number 7. Number 7. Big on their defense. Big Ben is serviceable. You saw, I mean, he threw for 3 touchdowns, no picks. That's what we love to see. You don't see Phillip Rivers doing that. Phillip Rivers will never throw for 3 touchdowns and no picks this game. I guarantee it. So let's watch this really quickly. All right, third quarter, 12-minute. Here we go. Absolutely killer drive. They bottled up the run the entire game. And they bend but don't break on defense. So the Giants start from their own 9. And they get down all the way, I believe, to like the 2 or 3 yard line. So here we go. Daniel Jones. And we get to see what Daniel Jones is bringing to the table here. 6-point game. Close game. Saquon Barkley, he had no room to run all game. We saw what did he put up? 5 yards? 5 yards? Not great. So they bottle him up there. Get to Saquon Barkley. No run for you. 2nd and 14 now. Daniel Jones from his own end zone in the breakup pass. Try to get it to Ingram. Good tight end there, but great coverage. So now it's 3rd and 14. Daniel Jones comfortable in the pocket. Just, oof. Good defense. All right, went a little bit too quickly. 3rd and 14. They obviously pick it up. 19 plays, y'all. 19 plays. So how'd they give this up? Ooh, that was tight. That was tight. Just, none of the defenders got their hands up. Unfortunate. Quick little dump off there. Picks up a couple of yards. Pittsburgh defense doesn't let them run after the catch. All right, 2nd and 5. Daniel Jones driving the ball. Saquon Barkley, probably his best run of the night, 4 yards. Just short of the first. So 3rd and 1 now. Pittsburgh loading the box here. Daniel Jones keeps it, reverses, everything's flowing to the right. You flick it to the left, back to Ingram. He's reliable. That's not Ingram. Never mind. Tulane. Look at this. Everything's going to go right. He sneaks out left. Well done. Good play design on 3rd and 1. That really would catch everybody off guard. So once again, they pick up the first down. Daniel Jones, running back, able to get it out. Picks up close to the first. Well done to Daniel Jones to stick in the pocket after all that pressure is bearing down on him. Next play, Saquon Barkley run. Goes for 1 yard. Okay, just this defense is driving now. We're about the 4-minute mark of this drive. That lasted 9. 2nd and 9. Bend but don't break Steelers defense. Look at them. All right, complete the 2-3 yard pass. No big deal. You're not getting any more yards out of that. Saquon Barkley brought down immediately after the catch. Brings down another 3rd down and 5. I guess, if you want to say that the Steelers, never got off the field, all right, whatever. But that's fine because in the overall, this drive ended in an interception. So bend but don't break. I love that style of defense. You're going to give up yards. It's going to happen. But don't let them don't give up the touchdown and force a turnover if you can. Daniel Jones able to escape the pocket, picks up the first. All right. I mean, the Steelers defense took away the run the entire game. So if you can take away one facet of the game and kind of just focus on the pass, that's fine because, eventually you're going to get inside the head of Daniel Jones and you'll get the pick. You'll get the turnover. So 4th and 1 now. Got to get off the field here. Daniel Jones, once again, they run it. They throw it because they know they can't run it. Just buys so much time. It's hard to cover for that long a period of time. finds Saquon Barkley, but still only 2 yards. So, yes, they pick up the first, but the Steelers defense don't give up that additional yards after catch. So here we go, 5 minutes. 5 minutes so far, and they're only on the 33-yard line, still driving. We saw Minkah Fitzpatrick come off the, I believe this is Minkah Fitzpatrick coming off the edge here with the blitz, just chooses the wrong side. This is a quick out to the left. He comes off the right. Unfortunate, but they still only pick up, 4 yards? 2nd and 6. Still driving. Daniel Jones puts the pressure on him, can't make the accurate pass. Now another 3rd down. Defense is getting a little gassed now. I won't lie. I won't make it all pretty Steelers. I get it. But they still come out with an interception. So bear with us. 3rd and 6. Can Daniel Jones pick it up again? Can he do it again? Stands in the pocket. Able to stay back on his feet, runs to the 1st down, and it's close. Do they mark him a little short? Looked a little short live, but looks like they pick up the 1st, and they go quick up-tempo so that nobody can challenge it. Play action, run him out, go back, 4-yard gain. 2nd and 5, handed off to Saquon. He only picks up a yard. The Steelers' run defense is something fierce. Another 3rd down. Still driving. 8 minutes into the drive. Not pushing the ball downfield. Couple of dump-offs. Couple of 1-yard runs. Not giving up the big play. Coming up and making the tackle. All right, they get the 1st. But they don't get the touchdown. 1st down inside the 11. Daniel Jones. Under center. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley gets 5. His best run of the night. All right, 2nd and 3 now. Picks up 7. Ooh, even better than I thought. But this is where the Steelers, they can press up even more now because they don't have to worry about the deep ball. They know everything is dink and dunk by Daniel Jones. They know Saquon Barkley can run, but they've been stopping it all game. Not a lot of field to cover, so people can be more aggressive, and when they're more aggressive, this happens. Look at the great coverage everywhere. Daniel Jones feeling the pressure, just lofts it up. Let's replay this in slow motion. Here we go. Daniel Jones. Nice play fake to Saquon Barkley. Nobody bites. Everybody's covered. Steal wall here. He's covered. You can't throw to him because he's going to come up and make the tackle. We get the lineman bringing pressure on Daniel Jones. Everything is covered down low. Daniel Jones just flicks it up. This is trash decision by him, but here it is, just a lob pass right to the Steelers defender. They make the interception. They close off that 9-minute drive by the Giants with 0 points. So fantastic defense there by the Steelers. Bend, but don't break. Give up, but once we're getting to the red zone, this is where we thrive because we don't have to worry about giving up the deep ball, so everybody can play aggressively. We've got speed. We got great coverage. It all worked out. Daniel Jones just throws. That's questionable. I don't know who he was going to. Just kind of like he turns away and just throws a lob. Can't do that. So good defense there by the Steelers to cap off that 9-minute extensive drive. Alrighty, that's all I really wanted to break down, really in depth, some of these games to really kind of get a feel of going into week number 2. So tomorrow we will do our we'll break down the line, or we'll guess the lines and see what they are, talk about the games, get us ready for Friday where we will pick our money makers for Sunday's games. All right, before we do get out of here, we do have to give away a free jersey. 2 Patreon subscribers, so one of them will luckily win it. Let me go here. Random picker. I thought I had it open. I don't. Which one do I use? This one's all right. All right, each name should be added on a new line. All right. I believe I remember the 2 names. Let me get them real quick. get the 2 names real quick. Subscribe to the Patreon to support the show, and every time we hit our moneymaker, we give away a free jersey of your choosing, basketball NBA, NFL, whichever player you want. We get it for you. So here we go. 2 Patreon subscribers, so we will put their names here and choose one randomly. We got first one is Greg. Won't give away last names. And Paul. So big shout outs to them for supporting the show. Alrighty, here we go. How do we pick? I just cannot randomly pick. Start raffle and pick a random via the star. I don't see the star button. Oh, here it is. All right, so here we go. Whichever, we'll do it once. As soon as I hit it, it'll pick a name. That'll be the winner. I'll get in contact with you for your free jersey. So here we go. Best of luck to both of y'all. Here we go. And the winner is Gregor Paul. Who do we got? Paul. Alrighty. So I will get into contact with you. Congratulations. Well done. I'll contact you right after the show for a free jersey of your choosing. So very well done. Subscribe to the Patreon. And, we got to do a moneymaker for today because no basketball, no football. So a little bit out of my element, but I know there's baseball playing today. So let's do one randomly here. Try to give away another jersey. Let's do, what do we got? What's looking good to us? What's looking good? A lot of 1.5s. I guess that is standard. All right, so let's do... Is there NHL playing today? I'm a little better in the hockey. I don't see any NHL, though. What is that? What is that about? Literally everything but hockey. So they must not be playing. I know they're close to the Stanley Cup, so there might... Yeah, tomorrow. All right. So we do have to do a baseball. We will do... What do we got? 4 o'clock. We'll do a little bit later. Let's do Yankees. Yankees minus 1.5. It's looking good to us. Home team. And what do we got? Orioles at home. Is that good? Is that a good pick? Well, plus 1.5. Phillies. Phillies plus 1.5. How good are the Mets? Interesting. How good are the Phillies? Can I look at them? I'm liking the Phillies plus 1.5. It's calling me. What's the record? What's the Phillies record? Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Phillies plus 1.5. Let me go back to here. So this will be our moneymaker for today. Possible jersey giveaway. Out of my element here, just random. I really don't know anything about baseball. I know that's a little boring, and I know there's 100 and something games. I watch it during the playoffs because it's a little more exciting. So this will be at Yankees minus 1.5, Phillies plus 1.5, all playing tonight. So we'll try to give away another jersey tomorrow. Alrighty, that's it for today. Tomorrow we do, we'll talk about basketball a little bit at the beginning of the show. No games on, so we can't really break anything down. But we will start guessing the lines of the games tomorrow. Start talking about week number 2 going into tomorrow. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at TakesByFans and come watch live daily, noon Eastern at twitch.tv/TakesByFans. Alrighty, y'all.